What we have here today is a demonstration on how to set up your bibliography. Once you've done all your research, you need to actually cite it. So there's a few things I want you to set up before you actually tackle the task of creating the entire bibliography. I want you to have Son of Citation Machine open, and it looks like this. I want you to have a Word document open, or maybe your Google Drive up and running. And then I want you to have the website that you're trying to cite, the one you've done your research off of. So let's just start with the citation machine. We are working off MLA, so you can click on MLA 7th edition. It'll bring you to this page, and you can see that you can click on any of these to cite a paper book. You can click on any of these for, if it's related to journalism, your magazines, newspapers, etc. Multimedia, web image, TV or radio clips that you might decide to link into your presentations. And then the last one is for social media. So today I am trying to cite a web image. So I'm going to click on web image, and it pulls me to this next page. And as you guys probably already know, all it does is list very specifically the items I need to find from the website to include in my bibliography. So let's just go through, and I will show you how to find them on your website. First, I need to find the photographer, the person who took this wonderful picture, Keyboard Cat. I think he'll do very nicely in my presentation. So who took this picture? Let's see. Usually underneath the caption, it will have the photographer if it has one at all. In this case, it says it was submitted by Andrew. So under first name, we'll stick Andrew's name. It is no wonder he wants to go nameless for his last name and be anonymous, with those glasses and that hair. So we're just going to leave his last name blank. Don't put a question mark. Don't say I don't know. Don't say not applicable. Just leave it blank. Title. So we're going to, if there's a title to the photograph, we need to include it. In this case, it's Keyboard Cat. So I'll type it in there. You can always do some cutting and pasting. In this case, I just typed it in. Type of media, this is a photograph, but you can see this is also where you might cite a map that you've used or another type of graphic. The hosting media is going to be the name of this website, and this website is Awkward Family Photos. So I'm going to go ahead and put Awkward Family Photos. The city of publication is if it's available. This often is not going to be found on your websites. If it's going to be there, it's going to be at the very bottom where they kind of list all of the contact information, or at the very top. Another idea would be to go to the home page, and sometimes the information's on the home page. In this case, it's not. So I'm just going to leave city blank. The year it was published. Again, that's almost always at the very bottom of the web page, right here, 2013. And we're going to do the year that it was published on this website. Okay, the medium is the web. I retrieved this on April 18th. And the URL, let's just do a cut and paste. So I'll highlight Control-C. And then I'll I'll put my cursor there and Control-V. So I have all the information in that I know. I'm just going to click on Make Citation. And it takes me to this page. This is what the citation should look like when it gets onto my Word document. But you'll notice the words citation machine will not remember this bibliographic citation. That is highlighted because it's true. Once I leave this page, I am not going to see the citation again. So I need to highlight it and cut and paste it into my Word document. Before I do that, I want you to notice how it's a backwards indentation. The first line is aligned left and the others are tabbed in. That's what a bibliographic entry is going to look like. So keep that in mind, because when we cut and paste it, that gets lost. So I highlighted it, I hit Control C. I'm taking it to my Word document, and I'm simply going to Control V, copy it in. And this is what appears. And it even is indented correctly. Let's just pretend it wasn't. This happens all the time, and it's not a huge deal. If you just put your cursor on the second line and hit Tab, your top line will follow it. So after you do that, you need to actually put your cursor back to the first line and then drag this arrow for the margins and the tab measure back to the left margin. And once you do that, it gets to the correct position on your paper. So you're not quite done at this point. You have to actually do this for each of your entries. You need to center a title, and your title is going to be Works Cited. Bibliography is also a common title. Once you have all of your entries listed for your entire project, you need to alphabetize them. It's simply a matter of cutting and pasting your entries into the right order. You're also going to want to make sure that although each individual entry looks like this, it's not double spaced, you do skip a line between each of your entries. You're going to want to make sure that the entries are double spaced between. So once you have a nice full bibliography, you can pat yourself on the back. You are done, and you can save that then to your Google Drive.